Welcome to Revision Notes with etetutor. This is a video for GCSE English language students who are studying Paper 2, Section A. This time we are looking at 7B, which is one of the more challenging questions. So I'm just sharing a few notes with you. But word of caution, because this is a longer answer and it's quite a bit harder, try to stick with what you've been doing up until this point and be prepared for the fact that I might say things that are slightly different to what you've heard in school, but there's loads of different ways of approaching it, so that's why. Right, so here we've got to compare, so we need similarities and differences. So we get how. So how is what they're doing, what language and structural devices are they using. Then we want to have the question focus, which is going to be ideas and perspectives about a particular thing. So this time it's about intelligence agency work. Then we've got to support the answer with detailed reference to the text. Well, you know that. It's specific little details of events within the text or direct quotations. So basically this is an extended comparative essay. So you're going to want linked paragraphs. So I'd suggest that you do a quick reread before you start this one. Get your thoughts clear in your mind. Possibly do a little table where you're writing text 1, text 2, similarities, differences, and then any sort of additional notes that you need, and then just write it up, ticking it off as you go. So you've got to analyse both texts equally, and somebody had asked me about this phrase I'd used in a previous video. So by this I mean write the same amount about each one, roughly the same amount. You need to be balanced in your approach. Whenever you make a point, give those supportive details, references, quotes. Try to cover the whole text. Most people find it easier to work through the text in order, and use that order to structure the response, and by doing that you're naturally going to talk about point of view, thoughts and feelings, themes and events and settings and ideas, because you're working your way chronologically through the piece. You've got to use that comparative vocabulary and appropriate subject terminology. You're looking at the big picture this time, so looking at the text overall, how they work, and all the different ideas and perspectives in there. You've got to zoom in on particular language and structural features. Try to find roughly 3 to 4 similarities. Out of them, you've got to have at least one structural comment. Remember, quality, not quantity. Lots of people have asked about introductions and conclusions here. Personally, if I was doing it, I would use them because I think I'd find it made it easier and helped me to keep focus, but it's completely up to you. So best of luck with that. If you haven't seen the other videos about question 7B, 7A, question 6, the longer ones, check those out. I did a collection called Revision 2017 and then Revision 2018. I'll pop some links to those somewhere as well so you can find them easily. Alright then, best of luck, especially if you've got the exam tomorrow.